Hello again, everyone. My phone was being stupid. I couldn't get this to work, so now I finally got it to work. So I hope everyone will join me here on the live stream and leave me a like and leave me a follow. And also follow me on Instagram, DPG18 2006. And also follow me here, Collector Movie Man. All right, here we go. I'm gonna first show off two Funko Pops that I've gotten. Here's one, Chandler Bing. Here's the back. There we go again. All right. And here is the Velociraptor from Jurassic Park. And then I also wanted to talk about some movies that I would like to get 4K releases, possibly this year. And I have quite a few here. So I'm going to start with these ones first. The first one is a Lionsgate movie. So I don't understand why they haven't put this out on 4K yet. And also, Jennifer Lawrence won Best Actress for this movie. And I actually think the collectible club would buy this, especially if it was a nice steelbook edition. Like maybe have Jennifer Lawrence on the front and Bradley Cooper on the back and Robert De Niro and Chris Rock inside. Silver Lining Playbook. Awesome movie. I really relate with this movie because it's about people with disabilities. Bradley Cooper has almost like bipolarness. Jennifer Lawrence is kind of schizo. And Chris Rock has like ADHD. And Robert De Niro has like obsessive compulsive disorder. So I think this movie would do very well in the collectible club of movies, collectible 4K club. And I think people would actually buy this. Now, this next one was rumored to come out last year or the year before. So, and it's made by Warner Brothers. So, I don't know why they haven't put out a 4K release of it, considering it is made by one of the greatest directors of all time, Clint Eastwood. And then also Morgan Freeman's in it and Hilary Swank. And it was nominated for Best Picture and 4 Academy Awards. Million Dollar Baby. Awesome movie. Really good. Heartbreaking. And I really enjoyed Clint Eastwood's performance in it, and Morgan Freeman's and Hilary Swank's. I think this would do really good as a 4K release. And I think they should release this soon, or what they should do after Clint Eastwood eventually passes away, do like a big box set of all his movies that he's made by Warner Brothers, a big 4K box set. I think that would sell really well. Another one is another Clint Eastwood movie, and it is filmed in my hometown of Detroit 8 Mile. Oh, no, Detroit on 7 Mile. So, Gran Torino. Yeah, Gran Torino. That's the name of it. And then, the very end of the movie takes place right near somewhere I live now. It's called Grosse Pointe Park, and it's right across the St. Clair Shores River. So I think this movie would be a very good 4K release. And this next one is another Clint Eastwood movie, but he's not in it. He directed it, and Bradley Cooper was nominated for Best Actor for this movie. I know it had a lot of controversial with it because it probably wasn't like accurate to the real person. But when I went to go see this movie in theaters, we saw this and we couldn't even get seats for an 7 o'clock showing. Everything was sold out. We had to see it at 11 o'clock showing. American Sniper. This definitely deserves a 4K release. And now we're doing something a little different. Oh, and American Sniper is made by Warner Brothers. So that's another one. Like after Clint Eastwood passes, that could go into a 4K box set. Gran Torino could. $1 Million Baby could. So yeah, there's already like 3 movies right there. And then they got the Dirty Harry collection they need to do on 4K. Now, I heard rumblings of this could be coming out in Japan first. That makes no sense. Why would Japan get this first instead of the United States? But maybe they're deciding to do this in the Columbia Pictures Volume 5. That's the only thing I can think of. Captain Phillips. This movie definitely deserves a 4K release. And another one of my all-time favorites is Rush Hour. Definitely need a 4K of these 3 movies. 100%. I don't even need all of them. I don't even need the third one on 4K. I would just like the first 2 on 4K. That's all I would like. Because the third one's not that good. And let me see who made this. Oh, crap. It said New Line Cinema made it. I don't know who owns that now. If that's Warner Brothers. So if it is Warner Brothers, get off your ass and do a 4K release of it. It needs to be done. And I actually think last year was the, either this year or last year was the 25-year anniversary of the first Rush Hour. So I don't understand why they didn't put this out on 4K. At least the first two. All right, we're gonna go through some other ones that I have here. Next one is a Russell Crowe movie and Ed Harrison. This movie is like made me really sad. And I think some of the visuals in it would look really good on 4K, especially the scenes being filmed at the, what college was it? I think it was either Princeton University or one of the big universities over in Europe. And this movie was nominated for 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. And Russell Crowe was also up for Best Actor. And it was also up for Best Writing and Best Production. I think it won. But Beautiful Mind definitely needs a 4K. Definitely very good movie. And this is one I just bought recently because I'm trying to get every single movie of Denzel Washington's. And I know there are some movies that we'll probably never get because Disney owns them. Like there's one that I would really like on 4K called Deja Vu that Disney owns. There's another one called, there's another one I can't think of, but it's a more serious movie. And Disney owns that, so we'll probably never get that on 4K. Because it was a 20th Century Fox movie. But here we go. This is done by Universal, so they should put this out on 4K. It's got a young Angelina Jolie in it. Bone Collector. I think the HDR would work really well for the dark parts of the movie and help lighten it up a little bit, because when I was watching this movie, the dark parts are so difficult to see like what's going on because it's such like an older movie. But yeah, this definitely needs a 4K. It's a what it is it's basically about uh Denzel Washington's like in a hospital bed, and he he's a retired cop, and they find these bodies, and they find out that this person has been killing people, and he's like collecting their bones after he's done killing them. And Denzel Washington helps Angelina Jolie solve the crime from his hospital bed, from his bed at home that he's in. And he can't move at all. He's got like all kinds of tubes on him and everything. So he's like kind of almost like paralyzed in the movie. So he can't move at all. And I know Ken mentioned this one on his 25, I mean, not 25, movies he would, a movie he would like on 4K. And I just recently watched this last year, and I thought this movie was really good, made me very uncomfortable. I actually had a dream about it the night I watched this, but Dante's Peak definitely needs a 4K. And I love like these kind of disaster movie kind of things. And I really like the volcano scene in this. The volcano in this movie. It looked really good. And I think it would just pop in 4K. Now, this is one they need to do in 4K. Absolutely. People have been screaming to their top of their lungs for this on 4K for the longest time. So, Warner Brothers, get off your ass and do this already. All four of them. The Lethal Weapon trilogy. I love all of these, even the fourth one. And the fourth one gets a lot of hate. I think it's a really good movie. It really is, especially with Jet Li. He kicks um, Mel Gibson and Danny Glover's ass in that movie. My next one is made by Universal. It's got Brad Pitt, real young, and Anthony Hopkins. Meet Joe Black. Now, I really don't remember very much about this, but it is one of the movies I'm trying to collect because I'm trying to get every single Anthony Hopkins movie. So I had to add it to my collection. Next one is, it says Paramount Pictures, also Miramax. Now, if this was done by Miramax, we're screwed, because I think Disney owns Miramax. But if it's done by Paramount, there's a slight chance we could get it. It's got a young Gwyneth Paltrow in it, and Jake Gyllenhaal, and Anthony Hopkins. It's about Anthony Hopkins is like sort of like he was a math teacher, and he wrote this like math like puzzle kind of thing, and no one's ever cracked it, and he ends up taking on this student who is Jake Gyllenhaal, and he ends up cracking the puzzle, and he publishes it. He gets some of the credit, but also Anthony Hopkins, even though I don't want to say anything just in case you guys watch it, he also gets full credit for it. And Gwyneth Paltrow plays his daughter. Definitely very good movie and emotional. Hold on one second. Drinking some hot chocolate out of my Beetlejuice cup. All right, Next one is got an older Jackie Chan in it and an older Pierce Brosnan in it. So it's called The Foreigner, and Universal did the movie. So I would hope they'd put this movie out on 4K, because I believe every Jackie Chan movie deserves a shot on 4K. Every single movie. And same with Pierce Brosnan. Because Jackie Chan is one of the most well-known Chinese actors, next to Bruce Lee and Jet Li. And what this movie's about is Jackie Chan takes his daughter shopping for a prom dress, and a bomb goes off and his daughter dies, and come to find out the person who sets off the bomb is the person who may be responsible for it is Pierce Brosnan's character, and Jackie Chan goes and gets revenge on him. And he doesn't do like his normal martial arts kind of things. He only does it a few times, but he does some very clever things in the movie that I think are really cool. Really cool. Like, he walks into where Pierce Brosnan works, and he just from a few items he sets off like a little small bomb in the bathroom, and it blows up the toilet, and all the pipes blow in the building where he works. I just thought that was a really cool thing. And then he just walks out with a coat over his hood over his head. So I just thought that was really cool. Like, trying to make a point to Pierce Brosnan's character. Next one, I think this would do very good in 4K for the Dolby Atmos. It's got Clive Owen, Denzel Washington, and Jodie Foster. It's about Clive Owen's a bank robber, and he takes a bunch of people hostage, and Jodie Foster's like a cop, an FBI agent, and Denzel Washington is like the negotiator trying to get the people free. It's called Inside Man. So these would be my picks. If we could get anything on 4K, these would be my picks right here. There are a few others I want to mention. We definitely need a box set of all the James Bond movies on 4K, except the ones with Daniel Craig. And we don't have to get a big box set. They could break it into like a smaller box set, like they did with the Daniel Craig one. They could do one like called Sean Connery box set, Roger Moore, Pierce Brosnan, and then there's another James Bond actor, but he only did one movie. He only did like one or two movies. And they could do that. Because I've been wanting to watch the James Bond movies, all of them, but I'm waiting for them to come to 4K. And I don't want to buy them and then have them get announced. You see what I'm saying? That would just be my luck. So that's one of my big things that I want in 4K. So I'm going to try not to drop all these here, but these are all the movies. If we could get them on 4K, even just about 10 of them would be nice. 10, including the James Bond thing too. That would be awesome. That would make my day. But this is it here. So, and one last time with the Funkos. Here we go. Velociraptor here. And Chandler. Alright guys, I'm going to let you go. Make sure to give me a like and check me out on the replay. Leave me a comment and tell me some of your movies you would want on 4K. I would like to hear that. And don't forget to subscribe to me and do the thumbs up too. Alright, bye.